So let's look at some of the tweets in the aftermath of the fight between Juan Francisco Estrada and Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. I lack enthusiasm when I say Chocolatito. I don't like saying it. And I think it actually taps into something I noticed when it comes to Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. Now, I just say from the outset that quite a few people are dissatisfied with the result, and obviously there's good reason. They can always latch on to the fact that one of the scorecards was way out of kilt, way off. It's almost as if it's deliberate sabotage. 117 to 111 doesn't seem right, but I think that serves as cover. It's almost as if you think that you get the feeling that people do things like that almost as a strategy that we don't see. What I mean is that it's a counterintuitive strategy that makes people sympathize more for the aggrieved fighter, as opposed to actually just be outraged by the fact that any judge with two eyes in his head would make that kind of assessment. So let's look at some of the tweets that came out immediately just before the results were announced. And here we start off with one from DAZN Boxing, and they claim, the language got me confused. It says that Estrada and Chocolatito threw for a combined 2,519 punches. I thought it would be Estrada and Chocolatito threw for a combined. I don't know, that must be some Spanish guy translated it. But that's that then. And underneath that you got Jake Donovan. He states the following: Estrada saw wrong beside 3 is fine by me. Would love to see Chocolatito face Kazuto Ioka. If WBC next enforces that mandatory Estrada Chocolatito 3 is also fine by me. If WBC allows it, would love to see So wrong beside face Kazuto Ioka in that event. Not a bad fight among that bunch. After that, you've got Mike Coppinger, who states the following: are you kidding me? How do any two boxers top that for a fight of the year in 2021? Chocolatito Gonzalez and Juan Francisco Estrada just delivered a classic. I have it 115, 113 Gonzalez, but that could go either way. Behind that, you have Douglas Fisher, who writes the following: I'm a jittery mess here at ringside. That's fight of the year so far and will be hard to beat. That's a fight that Marvin Hagler would have approved of. I got it for Chocolatito 7 rounds to 5. But regardless of who wins, both Estrada and Gonzalez are Hall of Famers. Behind that, you got Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn says, amazing, got Choc winning this, but he's starting to look a little tired. How are you scoring it? Then you got ESPN ringside. What a fight. Juan Francisco Estrada defeated Roman Gonzalez by split decision to win the WBA, WBC Junior Bantamweight titles.
Chocolatito won, period. I guess we're set up for a trilogy. Yeah, that's boxing.
Okay, so now after the results have been announced, these are the tweets that came afterwards. You got Mike Coppinger first. And Juan Francisco Estrada takes it 117, 111 Estrada, 150, 113 Gonzalez, 150, 113 Estrada, all even. Let's do the trilogy fight. After that, you got Dan Rafael. He's rather blunt. He states the following: a great fight, a horseshit decision. That's boxing. Hashtag boxing. Hashtag Chocolatito Estrada. Eddie Hearn expresses shock. He states the following: 117, 111, a shocker. 150, 113 either way. Number 3, he thinks cha-ching, cha-ching, more money. Steve Kim leans very much towards Chocolatito, and he states the following: Estrada wins a split decision. Let's just say I strongly disagree. I don't want to say robbery, but he will eventually maneuver towards that point of view. He will apply it anyway. DAZN: Estrada gets his revenge in an instant classic. Below that, you got Douglas Fisher. No problem with Estrada winning, but that 117, 111 card taints an otherwise amazing evening, an epic rematch. Hashtag Estrada Gonzalez. Then you got Michael Benson. Michael Benson comes and says, sensational fight between two elite champions as Juan Estrada beats Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez by split decision in their rematch 8 years on. From the first meeting, Estrada gets revenge, special fighters, but that 171-11 scorecard doesn't do them justice. The WBC comes in after that. Of course, they're going to big up their man, as they should, in all honesty. They're going to big up their man, Juan Francisco Estrada, and still the WBC champion of the world, Juan Francisco Gallo Estrada. WBC, hashtag WBC. Below that, you got Lou DiBella. He writes, Chocolatito is a damn legend. Hail the little king. Great win. Hagler would have loved this. Somebody writes, some guy called Maestro writes, Gallo win. Gallo won. And then Louis DiBella writes, no way. After that, you got Andre Ward. Andre Ward, Estrada had momentum that he lost in the last 3 rounds. Chocolatito showed more than I thought he would. Chocolatito edged it, but there were at least 3 to 4 swing rounds that could have gone either way. Can't argue with 150-130 for Estrada, but that 171-11 was way off. Caleb Truax of PBC comes in after that and says 171-11 Estrada is one of the worst fucking scorecards I've ever seen. Calm down, dear. Calm down. Then Steve Kim comes back with this, and of course he was going to go there. He says, I don't care what the decision is. Crown Chocolatito. He is who we thought he was. In capsules, of course. What a 12th. What a 12th. What a fight. What a performance. I have it. 161-12 for Gonzalez. The man is a living hashtag boxing legend. Now, the point I'm trying to make is this. You get the feeling, right, that the fight was close. You know, it goes without saying. And the clips I've seen suggest to me that the fight is close. Okay? But I feel that there was already this sort of emotional attachment to Chocolatito, which makes them sort of want to lean towards Chocolatito Gonzalez a wee bit too much, and everybody's seen it for Chocolatito. That might be the case, but I find it hard when I just get this feeling that there's a lot of manufactured Chocolatito. I don't even like calling him Chocolatito, keep it real. Roman Gonzalez fanboyism going on. You know what I mean? The way they were talking about, oh, he's a living legend. It was a close fight. I saw what was going on there, but you know, he was who we thought he was. Calm down. Both of them did well. And you know, this is actually expressed in this little clip that I'm going to show you right here, in which Chris Mannix suggests that Chocolatito has been hurt in this fight. But that didn't mean that Juan Francisco Estrada had been hurt. And the other commentator, I don't know who he was, because you had Sergio Mora, then you had Chris Mannix. Chris Mannix doing what, you know, a Chris Mannix type of guy would do. And the other guy says, like, well, you know what? Juan Francisco hasn't been hurt either. No, neither man has been hurt. And I think that Chris Mannix put it out there to suggest that Chocolatito was winning.
I just think Chocolatito found his comfort zone now.
And we really haven't seen him hurt, Sergio. We've seen him hit a lot. We haven't seen Chocolatito hurt this week.
Either man's really been hurt. They'll be feeling it for days and weeks afterwards, so I'll tell you that. And look at this. They're throwing caution to the wind. I'm humbled watching both these